Welcome back to my channel. This is a quick video on how you should be vetting meme coins, whether this is new meme coins or meme coins that have been on the market for a while, to make sure that you do not get rugged. The first thing I hear everyone talk to me about when they're asking about crypto and how to get started is how do I avoid scams? This video is going to be perfect for you, and the last video about the altcoins also going to be very important to you. I will link it in the video at the end of the video because I think this is the one thing that's going to save you thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. So we're going to get right into this video, and this is going to be a great one. Now, for the purpose of this example, we're going to use a token called Pengu. Now, Pengu was extremely hyped just a few months ago. If we look at the chart from Pengu quickly, I want to make sure that the meme coin I'm investing in has a decent price history to where I'm not just buying an absolute dumpster fire. Now, because I did my homework early before I recorded this video, I already know that the chart looked like this. Looks absolutely horrid. Now, I'm not saying that the token can't come back once we're in a more favorable economic and global macro environment for a lot of these altcoins and meme coins. All-time high was at around almost 7 cents. It's dropped about 70, what is that, 80% plus, which is absolutely ridiculous. It sucks to the people that got in so early. There's a ton of hype around this token because they have NFTs already released, and they also have these little pudgy penguins in Walmart. So by any means, I don't think this token's dead. I just want to give you better price entries and make sure that when you do come across tokens that want to rug you, you know how to check to make sure that they can't rug you. So that's the first thing. If you come over to Bird Eye, or you can use something like Deck Screener, you can pretty much find out almost everything you need to know about the token. So not only can you look at the chart, you can come over on the left side and see how much liquidity is in the token. Liquidity pretty much means, let's say you put $100 in Pengu and now you have around $10,000 in profit. The liquidity means there's enough money locked in the contract so that you'd be able to sell that 10,000. Because there's a lot of like meme coin millionaires and 100,000aires on paper, but they can't actually sell the tokens they hold in their wallet because the liquidity is so low. And this is one of the ways that token owners that create these meme coins rug people, is they drain all the liquidity out of the contract address while you're swapping your soul for this new meme coin. They sell you this BS meme coin, right? And they take your soul, they rug all the liquidity out of the contract, and then you're left with this worthless meme coin that you might be up 10,000% on, but you can't actually sell the token. Now, looking at it, holders are absolutely through the roof. Strong community, which is also good. You like to see that. You can also go on the left side and see all the socials from Bird Eye. You can check the website, X, Telegram. You can go to CoinGecko and Discord, so that's very nice to see. You can also come down and check the top 10 holders now. 66% for the top 10 holders, meaning these guys hold majority of the supply, is absolutely a red flag. For me, I like anything under 20%. In the best case scenarios, I like anything under 10%, and I also want the owner address, right? The person that created Pengu to have a renounced owner address. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that is and how to check that just in a moment. If these top 10 holders were to speak to each other and figure out and devise a plan and a way for them to sell off all their bags at the same time without necessarily hurting the price for them, but hurting the price for you, this is another key way that people end up getting rugged, and they end up losing a lot of value in that token because the price gets absolutely hammered by whales and insiders selling off majority of the supply onto the open market. Now, arguably going into my favorite website in crypto, which is RugCheck. Now, I already copied the contract address from Pengu, and RugCheck is arguably my favorite website in crypto. Okay, I know I said that, but it really is, because you paste the contract address here and you click on check. And what this is going to do, similar to my last video, how I showed you how to use D.Fi for regular altcoins, you can use something like RugCheck for meme coins to check the contract and see if there's any vulnerabilities in the code. So the first thing we want to look at that. As soon as we put it in, high holder concentration. I didn't do this before I made this video. This is just something that I'm able to see at this point because I've done it so many times when looking at a price. I don't necessarily need to know that the concentration is high when I can see the top 10 holders, but this thing will tell you as well if you don't feel like trying to guess whether 20% is too high or 30% is too high in the top 10 holders, you can just come here and RugCheck will tell you straight off the rip. Now, also looking at it, gives us some key other metrics as well. It gives you the official market cap here and the amount of supply. Now, look at how much liquidity is actually locked in the token. Now, sometimes RugCheck isn't always 100% accurate, but as far as I would like to think, it's pretty accurate. So if I was to see that literally 0% of the LP is actually locked, meaning it can be pulled at 10 million we saw earlier, can be pulled at any time, massive red flag, okay? Now, this is usually true for newer meme coins all the time. I wouldn't even take a chance, even though Pengu is a reputable crypto token. So far, anyways, I still wouldn't trust the fact that RugCheck's telling me that there's a damn near 0% LP lock. I wouldn't trust it personally. It's also going to show you the different exchanges and how much liquidity they have locked. And look, 0.00000% on all these platforms. For what reason that is, I don't know why none of this is locked. Beats me, because tokens that have faith in their product lock 90 to 95% of the supply. But that's what I personally like to see. 53%, pretty much 54% of the top holders. Now, Bird Eye and RugCheck aren't always 100% on the same page because they're both two separate data aggregators. So they may be pulling from different sources at different times, and they may not be pulling from the same sources all the time. But once again, 66% on Bird Eye or 54% on RugCheck is way too high regardless. So for me, Pudgy Penguins, the token at least, doesn't pass any of those metrics for me at all. Next, you want to obviously go on the website. You want to make sure that the meme coin you're investing in, if they have a well built out website, like that is very pleasing to see as I come onto a website. Most meme coin websites that you know are pretty dog, like they're pretty dog shit. To see that they put effort into the site also gives me some comfort. Another big thing that I want to mention is, look at this. You see this right here, copyright 2025. You know if a token cares about their project if their copyright details are updated to the year 25. And I know this is a very minute, small detail, but it's something that I've always used and has helped me stay away from a lot of scams or just devs that forget about a project and move on to the next project, and they don't care about any of the previous token holders in their other projects, which happens a lot too, right? And you have people in the comment section constantly playing, devs, please do something. There's a reason why they're not doing anything, because they don't care, right? They just want to make money. They don't care about us, okay? I'm showing you how to protect yourself. That's what's more important to someone like me. Now, going over to some of the socials, I like the fact that they've actually been around since 2021. They didn't just pop up in 2025 or 2024. They have a decent amount of followers. Now, we always like to check out the engagement of a particular project. I want to see that you have a lot of interaction. You see, I did a video on Plume, and you should check that video out after this one, about how to not get scammed when buying new altcoins. And Plume had 1.1 million followers on their X account. Pudgy Penguins has almost pretty much half that, and they have more than 5 times the amount of engagement. So this is a all-around positive for something like Pudgy Penguins. Even going over to their Discord, they only have 150,000 members, but they have 15,000 people that are actively online. And this could just be because most meme coin communities are very active and have very strong community. This is the lifeblood of meme coins in a sense. There's no utility built, right? So I understand that point and that factor, but it's still nice to see that the engagement is high for something like Pudgy Penguins. Now, another thing I'd like to mention is that a lot of these meme coins need to have liquidity, right? If it's just trading on Radium and Jupiter, it's easy for liquidity to get lost and for the token to die. When new crypto investors come into the market, right, they don't know how to use a phantom wallet. They don't know how to use a DEX like Jupiter or Radium. So having a meme coin that is on centralized exchanges is very important. Now, a lot of the opportunities for meme coins come at the very, very early stages. I'm talking like sub $100,000, sub $10,000 market cap. But it is nice to see a token that has liquidity from centralized exchanges when new crypto investors come into the market and they're easily able to access these meme coins. That just means more money for you in the future whenever you decide to sell and take profits. So Pudgy Penguins is already on Binance. They're on BitUnix, OKX, Gate.io, MEXC, CoinW, Bybit. Big exchanges, so that is a big plus for something like Pudgy Penguins as well. And one thing I want to mention quickly is that when you're investing in these meme coins, just wait a few weeks. I know the hype is at its highest, and I know it seems like these tokens are just going to take off and leave you in the dust. Now, when we get to the peak and real altcoin season, we're going to see that a lot more, where if you're not sniping, you're pretty much going to get priced out of the market. So you're either going to have to get tokens before they end up on centralized exchanges, or get in with a bonk bot or some type of trading bot, right? Through Telegram or whatever, or Discord bot, something of that nature. And you're going to have to get in within the first minute, usually the first like 15 to 30 seconds, to really see consistent profits when trading meme coins, or just getting into meme coins early enough. So using something like BullX or using a trading bot is extremely important if you're not willing to wait at the very least a week to a couple weeks to invest in some of these newer meme coins that I am sure, I'm telling you, are going to come back down in price and give you a buying opportunity. A lot of the times we get way too greedy, and this isn't the time to be greedy in the market. We're heading into a bull market year, the most parabolic part of the 4-year cycle. This is the time to be more cautious and stack your chips and create those small wins slowly, versus trying to go for the one massive win. And that's where a lot of people end up getting wrecked in crypto. When I first came into the market, I did the exact same thing, trying to go for the big wins. I didn't know any better, right? And I lost a lot of money doing that, versus me just being able to stay patient, right? And looking at a chart like Pengu give me a wonderful buying opportunity if you have belief in a project like this, where it looks like it's beginning to finally consolidate. And as we start to get a more favorable global macro environment, we can finally start to see a lot of these tokens like Pudgy Penguins and other low cap altcoins and meme coins finally move upwards again. If you made it this far into the video, please leave me a like and please subscribe to the channel. We're growing. We're almost at the 1,000 mark. I love every single one of you, and I thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to check out my altcoin video, how not to get scammed, click on this video here. And if you want to check out my perfect altcoin portfolio build, check on this video here, where I show you, never mind me even showing you, just copy the investments I made and how I built out my portfolio for this upcoming bull run. But besides that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.